0 to 200 Elo. You just started playing chess. You don't have any idea how the board works. At this level, you only know some checkmates that you learned from YouTube video, like the Scholar's Mate. Players that have this Elo don't know tactics or even opening, middle game, and endgame tricks. All chess players start at this level. Even Magnus Carlsen started as a beginner, moving pawns and not even developing pieces. But now, he's a grandmaster. This just proved that you'll improve over time by just playing chess games and puzzles. And also the characteristic of a 200 Elo player is tunnel vision. Most players just focus on their own plan while ignoring the opponent's moves. So if you're a beginner and you're watching this and you think these moves are normal, please delete the app immediately. Just joking. Just practice regularly and trust the process, pal. Just identify the threats of your opponents first, and most importantly, think before you move. 200 to 500 Elo. Almost same to a 200 rated player, but here, there's some improvement. Scholar's Mate are not a thing now. 500 Elo players spot some basic tactics like fork. They know basic rule like castling and en passant, which 200 Elo player doesn't know. But still, a 500 Elo player needs some more knowledge about openings and theories, and if you're watching this as a 500 Elo player, check my tactic vids now. $500 to 800 Elo. 800 Elo players now understand basic opening principles, but rely on aggressive attacks like fried liver. This is where the game gets too little complicated, but we will notice some improvements now. Endgame occurs unlike 200 Elo players that blunder every one move. If you're at this level, congratulations, because me, it takes a 3 painful months for me to have this Elo. 800 to 1,200 Elo. In this level, you're not a beginner anymore. You use other complex tactics. You're officially an intermediate player who spot threats and calculate 3 moves ahead. You have more opening knowledge than a 800 rated player. And I'm going to be honest with you. My experience at this level is pure chaos. At this level, tactics and calculation matters more. And because I'm a 800 player that jumped to 1,200 ELO earlier, I'm telling the guys that have 800 ELO right now, play some puzzle and analyze your mistakes so, yeah, you can add some ELO. 1,200 to 1,500 ELO. In this level, you build and plan 3 to 4 moves ahead. You build a solid position and spot some weaknesses. Player that have this ELO can win A games with a 1,200 ELO rated player with a 80% win rate. 1,500 rated players rarely hang pieces and understand middle game to end game transition. At this level, chess became serious and more complex than a lower rated games. And yeah, I know a 1,200 player and a 1,500 rated player have a massive skill gap, and this guy's is my massive problems in chess games, because I'm only a 1435 rated player with a 15 loses in a row. So every time I saw that number is in my screen, I'd always lock it in, but I would still lose, because their brain operates in a different level. 1,500 to 1,800 ELO. You officially move from an intermediate player to a serious tournament player. At this level, you don't hang pieces. You plan, predict, and calculates better than a lower rated player. You just don't play chess just for fun. You play chess because you're addicted to it. You have a razor-sharp accuracy. You immediately punish your opponent's mistakes and blunders. You spot tactics that can't even see by a lower rated player. So, if you have this Elo, you're the closest example to a chess addict. 1,800 to 2,200 Elo. You are considered extremely rare, and a master at chess if a 500 player are in a room, you'll only find 1 to 5 masters. That's how rare it is. Getting at this level would require A, extreme precision, and a incredible psychological endurance. You have an incredible pattern recognition and a razor-sharp calculation. Your time management is extremely good, and you're more likely you have a title like FID Master FM and National Master NM. So, if you encounter any of these monsters, just know you're cooked. Yeah, I'm serious. Above 2,200 rating. Your speed? Same as the speed of light. Your calculation? Sharp as a knife. Your time management? Extremely good. You're in a complete different level. You operate in a different system. You officially a grandmaster. Hikaru Nakamura, Magnus Carlsen are the biggest and closest ex-Apple. These guys can defeat a lower-rated player easily. They punish micro disadvantages and calculates extremely good. Even Magnus Carlsen, being drunk, still defeated. A 2,200 rated player, like it's nothing.
She cranked and said, I said, yeah. Oh boy. What the fuck is happening to my body or my internet connection? Oh, GG. There we go.
Yeah, I know, and that's how good they are. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you've made it this far, press that subscribe button so you won't miss out any of my latest video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See ya.